Hello everyone, my name is Deepthi Mittal and I am a nature inspired watercolor artist and educator. Welcome to my channel. Today we will talk about watercolors, some techniques and tips, and I will show you how I painted these very simple kiwis in my sketchbook. So to begin painting these kiwis, I started with a dry paper and put a smooth wash of lemon yellow on it, making sure the wash is even and fully wet before I start adding more colors to it. Dropping some sap green all wet in wet, slightly away from the borders and letting the color blend in by itself. So wet in wet technique is when our paper or first wash is still wet and we drop more colors into it, the colors spread and blend in smoothly, creating softer blends and glow. Wet in wet is a great technique to learn watercolors, as once you master the water control, you can play around and experiment with different colors and styles. Coming back to our kiwi, next I started making veins with my sap green, going a little heavier in color to water ratio this time, and a little lifting in the middle for creating lighter center of the kiwis. Okay, we will come back to this later. Let's first add the shell to that. Using a mix of sap green and sepia, I created this perfect color for shell of kiwis. This mix also works for creating some dark shadows in the leaves if you love painting botanicals. And keeping it a little heavier in a ratio like 50-50 mix of color to water, I am drawing the outer ring, going even thicker so my skin color doesn't blend into wet green veins. And it's time to add a little more saturated sap green as the wet paper has started to dry out and the color will not flow too much, creating veins with little darker color this time. Here using a variation of green color is important as it will give our kiwi a realistic appearance. And it's right time to add our darker veins. I'm using perylene green for this. If you don't have perylene green, you can mix your own by mixing sap green and indigo. Indigo is a very beautiful dark bluish black color which gives some gorgeous greens when mixed with different yellows. And we will make darker veins, keeping them different in size and direction. And blend them with a gentle touch and clean damp brush. And slowly our kiwi is taking its shape. Okay, now it's time to add the darkest seeds using indigo in its full saturation straight out from the tube. I hope you enjoyed painting kiwis with me. Follow along for more art and inspiration. Also check out my Skillshare page for more tutorials and art. Until next time, take care and keep painting.